Page 7 of the RPA, section 23. I think it's worth reading. It's healthy for me. It's healthy for you. Hold harmless and waiver of all claims. Buyer and seller agree that they are not relying upon any representation made by brokers or broker's agent. Buyer acknowledges that at close of escrow, the property will be sold as is, whereas without any representations or warranties, unless expressly stated herein. Buyer agrees to satisfy himself or herself as to the condition of the property prior to close of escrow. Buyer acknowledges that any statements of acreage or square footage by brokers are simply estimates, and buyer agrees to make such measurements as buyer deems necessary to ascertain actual acreage or square footage. Buyer waives all claims against brokers or their agents for A, defects in the property, B, inaccurate estimates of acreage or square footage, C, environmental waste or hazards on the property, D, the fact that the property may be in a flood zone, E, the property's proximity to freeways, airports, or other nuisances, F, the zoning of the property, G, tax consequences, or H, factors related to the buyer's failure to conduct walkthrough or inspection. That's strong. Okay. Buyer assumes full responsibility for the foregoing and agrees to conduct such tests, walkthroughs, inspections, and research as buyer deems necessary. In any event, broker's liability is limited under any and all circumstances to the amount of that broker's commission fee received in the transaction. Okay. What is this saying? It is saying that it is the buyer's responsibility to do the walkthrough. It is the buyer's responsibility to do the home inspection. It is the buyer's responsibility to do the appraisal. It is the buyer's responsibility to ask for repairs. It's the buyer's responsibility to put up the earnest money. What it's saying is that all of those things are truly the buyer's responsibility. If you intend on having repeat business from this buyer and or referrals from this buyer, I would highly encourage you to pay very close attention and help your client through all of these things. So while it is the buyer's responsibility, it is 100% your responsibility to hold their hand through them. That is why they have hired you. That is what your service is to them. Okay, so yes, it's their responsibility, but it's your responsibility to have their responsibilities become your responsibility. All right?